Hey everyone, welcome back to AI News and Trends, your one-stop shop for all things AI. In this video, we're going to be talking about Google Bard's newest updates and how it's starting to rival ChatGPT. So as everyone knows, ChatGPT is the current leader in the AI space, but Google Bard has been building and making big strides. In fact, some experts believe that Bard is only a few months away from surpassing ChatGPT. I'm not ready to say that, but I wouldn't ever bet against Google and their big war chest of funding. So first update with Google Bard is the addition of over 40 new languages. This means that Bard can now understand and respond to queries in a wider variety of languages, including Arabic, Chinese, German, Hindi, Spanish, and many more. This is a huge step forward for Bard, and it makes it more accessible to people all over the world. Second update that I'm going to talk about is that Google Bard now has the ability for it to talk to you. This means that you can now have a conversation with Bard just like you would with a human. Bard can answer your questions, generate text, and even tell you jokes. The talking feature is still under development, but it's already pretty impressive. Bard can understand a wide range of prompts and questions, and it can generate natural sounding speech. I've had some interesting conversations with Bard while testing, and I'm excited to see how the feature develops in the future. Another major update to Bard is its computational capabilities. Bard can now detect computational prompts and run code in the background. This means that Bard can now answer mathematical questions, code questions, and string manipulation questions. This is a really powerful feature, and it opens up a whole new world of possibilities for Bard. For example, let's go ahead and ask Bard what the square root of 16 is. All right, so here we are in Google Bard. Let's go and type it in. What is the square root of 16? All right, there we are. The square root of 16 is 4. Here's the answer, and it also gives you Python code that you can copy and paste it. If this was a long math calculation, you could copy this into a Python, and you can also share and export it. So as you can see, as in this example, Bard can now also generate code in a variety of programming languages, including Python, Java, and C++. This means that Bard can now help you write code, debug code, and even generate new code ideas. So let's go ahead and test this one out. One of my favorite games is Tetris. So let's see if we can write code for Tetris. So let's type this in, write Python code for a Tetris game. I didn't spell that right. Let's see if it finds, let's see if it knows what that means. Tetris. It knew it. Bam, sure, here's a code, Python code for a Tetris game. There's the Python code, and we can copy it. Let's see what it says here. This code will create a simple Tetris game with a single piece that can be dropped onto the board. The game will not be very challenging, but it will give you a good starting point for creating your own Tetris game. To run this code, you will need to have Python installed on your computer. Once you have Python installed, you can save this code as a .py file and then run it from the command line. All right, so Python space tetris.py. This will start the Tetris game and you can start playing. And I'm not a programmer and I don't have Python on this computer, but if you're interested to see if a non-programmer can program something, let me know and I'll make a video trying this out. But this is pretty impressive. All right, so one of the biggest updates to Bard is the integration with Google Lens and the addition of image capabilities. If you don't know what Google Lens is, it's a visual search tool that can help you identify objects, translate text, and more. With its integration with Google Bard can now understand and respond to prompts that include images. For example, you can ask Bard to describe the image or tell me what's happening in the image. Bard can also generate images based on your prompts. You can now point your camera at any text and Lens can translate it into your preferred language. This is a really useful feature for travelers, students, and anyone who needs to translate text on a regular basis. It also has the ability to identify plants and animals. This is a great feature for nature lovers, and it can help you learn more about the plants and animals around you. Lens can also identify food, landmarks, and other objects. So let's go ahead and test this out. All right, so I got Bart again. I just took a picture of a money tree in my house. So let's see. Let's test this out. So here's the money tree. Let's see if it can figure it out. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to use microphone, allow it, and Describe what type of plant this is. Oh, hold on. I messed that up. Here we go. What type of plant is this? Describe it. Let's see. You think Google Bard could identify my money tree? Oh, look at that. All right, let's have Google Bard talk.
The plant in the image is a Pachira aquatica, also known as the money tree. It is a tropical plant that is native to South America.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but hold on. Let me switch it to spin. Here we go.
It is a popular houseplant because it is easy to care for and it is said to bring good luck. The money tree has a thick, woody trunk and glossy, green leaves. It can grow to be quite tall, but it is usually kept small as a houseplant. The money tree is a slow-growing plant, but it can live for many years.
There you go. That's Google
To
Bard
care for a
talking.
money
I don't
tree,
know. I
you
haven't
will
played
need to
around with
keep it in
too
a
much.
warm.
Let me pause that. All right. So that's Google Bard talking to us. I talked to it, and it actually knew that this was a money tree. And you know what? I don't know if you can tell from this picture, but my money tree is not actually looking too healthy. So let me see if it could figure out how to make this better. Money tree is doing too well. It's dying. Take a look at the picture and let me know how I can make my plant healthier. Boom. Come on, Bard. Tell me you can see what's going on. Oh my God, it can see it. Let's see.
Sure, I can help you with that. Based on the picture, it looks like your money tree is not getting enough sunlight. The leaves are looking yellow and droopy, which are signs of too little light. You should try moving your plant to a spot where it gets more sunlight. Here are some other tips for caring for a money tree. Water your plant regularly, but don't overwater it.
Bam! Look at that. So this looks right. Water your plant, but don't overwater. I think we overwatered our money tree. It is not near sunlight, so it was able to look at this picture. Let's see if I can make it bigger for you guys. It was able to look at this picture and based off it, determine that it was overwatered and it needed more sunlight. Wow, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Excuse the poor lighting as well, but that was pretty impressive because I took this picture in poor lighting and it was able to determine all that. So that was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. So yeah, these are just a few of the latest features for Google Bard. Overall, I am pretty impressed with these latest updates. We covered the new languages that Bard can understand, the ability for Bard to talk, the computational capabilities of Bard, Google Lens, and its ability to prompt and answer with images. It could tell that my plant was overwatered and needed sunlight. It's pretty awesome. So these updates make Bard a powerful tool that can be used for a variety of tasks. Bard can now help you with your work, your studies, your creative projects, your plants. It can also be a great way to learn about the world and to have fun. If you're interested in learning more about Google Bard, I encourage you to check out the Google AI website. Just go to bard.google.com. I believe it is still in beta, but there is no longer a wait list. You pretty much get it right away. I want to thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to see more, stay tuned as we will be bringing you all of the latest AI news and trends. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, AI is the future and the future is now. Hit that like button and subscribe to join the journey.